Well, it does seem like a paradigm shift. This discomfort, the anxiety, it's not something to shy away from, but something to embrace as it's indicative of learning.
Welcome, esteemed guests, to this delightful English lesson provided by Enzo's Butler, the Exceptional English Club. Today, we shall embark on a journey of intellectual exploration, diving deep into the captivating world of discussing Huberman and pursuing lofty goals. Our first endeavor shall be to immerse ourselves in an enlightening essay, adorned with words of wisdom such as solidify, arousal, circuitry, and sift. These eloquent terms shall paint a vivid picture, stimulating our minds and expanding our horizons. In addition to these captivating words, we shall also encounter phrasal verbs that add an extra layer of depth to our linguistic voyage. Phrases such as opening up, stand around, brimmed over, and spreading out will gracefully dance upon our tongues, infusing our speech with elegance and nuance. Let us not forget the familiar idioms that shall grace our presence, adding charm and intrigue to our discourse. Expressions such as ahead of the curve, blind date, and the crux of it all will bring a touch of familiarity, while inviting us to ponder their deeper meanings. Following the essay, we shall engage in thoughtful comprehension questions, allowing us to reflect upon the profound ideas presented. And to further enrich our vocabulary, we shall partake in exercises focusing on phrasal verbs and idioms, honing our linguistic skills and broadening our linguistic repertoire. So, dear guests, let us embark on this enriching journey together, as we delve into the world of discussing Huberman and pursuing lofty goals. May this lesson uplift our spirits, nourish our minds, and leave us inspired to reach for the stars.
Butler, it seems I've hit a wall. I'm struggling to define my goals. I've so many things I wish to accomplish, yet they seem so insignificant.
Sir, I understand. Might I suggest setting a goal that seems just a bit out of reach? Something that brims over with potential and excitement, and challenges your current capabilities.
Out of reach? Would that not set me up for frustration and anxiety, Butler?
You see, sir, that is the crux of it all. This anxiety, this frustration, it belongs to the process of neuroplasticity. These states of mind open up the gateway for our neural circuits to change. When the goal feels challenging, it recruits the necessary arousal, involving various brain structures, to get you into action, pushing you ahead of the curve.
So, lofty goals recruit more of the arousal network, making it more likely to pursue them.
Precisely, sir. If a goal is too mundane or easily achievable, it doesn't shake your nervous system into those safely uncomfortable states necessary for learning and adapting. If you can complete what you need to do easily, why would the neural circuitry in your brain or body shift in any way?
I see. It makes sense that errors, frustration, and anxiety are part of the learning curve. It would mess up the whole system otherwise.
Correct. Now, sir, it's pivotal to focus on one priority goal. Spread out your efforts, and it becomes challenging to make substantial progress. You need to stay the course and not auction off your attention to numerous goals.
It does seem like an efficient way to go around the problem. So once a specific goal is set, it's just about holding out on other pursuits.
Yes, sir, but remember, the frustration experienced during learning is merely the trigger for neuroplasticity. The actual rewiring, allowing for proficient performance, occurs during deep sleep and other forms of rest. And you must round up your efforts to maintain aspects of your life crucial for mental and physical health.
It's almost like turning oneself into a guinea pig, experimenting to see what learning methods pull the necessary neural circuits into action.
An apt analogy, sir. You dive into a task, experience the discomfort, and then during periods of rest, your brain washes down the newfound knowledge, solidifying it into your neural networks.
Butler, would this mean that when I experience discomfort and want to bail out, I should actually pull myself together, because that is the point where learning occurs?
Indeed, sir. It's about understanding the context in which frustration occurs. The orbital frontal cortex can comprehend that you're experiencing anxiety and frustration and see them as gateways to achieving neural circuit changes. It's a bit like having a blind date with your goals. There's anticipation, anxiety, but it's all part of making progress.
And if I understand correctly, it's about setting goals that are not impossible, but seem a bit lofty, a bit out of my immediate reach.
Exactly, sir. Pick something that you are excited to pursue, something that you would really like to accomplish. Type up your specific goal and set aside all other distractions. It will get your arousal networks motivated enough to get you into action.
Well, it does seem like a paradigm shift. This discomfort, the anxiety, it's not something to shy away from, but something to embrace as it's indicative of learning.
Yes. It's like being ahead of the curve in understanding the role of discomfort in learning. Now, sir, are you ready to review your list of potential goals and refine them? Maybe find one that stands out as the epitome of challenge and excitement.
Absolutely, Butler. Let's sift through them, see which one pulls to my passion the most, and refine it to the point where it's challenging yet exciting.
Splendid. And remember, sir, once the goal is chosen, you needn't stand around pondering the what-ifs. Dive deep into it, and when the anxiety and frustration begin to brim over, know that you're on the right path.
It's fascinating how our brain structures and neurochemistry play such a pivotal role in our pursuits. The arousal network, the orbital frontal cortex, they are essentially shaping our progress.
Indeed, sir. These components of neural circuitry assess how we feel in a given moment as we are trying to pursue a goal and guide our reactions and adaptations. It's all interconnected.
So I need to focus on the chosen goal, not let the inevitable errors and frustrations bail me out, and continue to lay into it, knowing it's the route to progress.
Absolutely, sir. And during this process, you'll inadvertently enrich your neural circuits, pushing them to perform differently, improving your learning and adaptations.
It's about altering one's perspective on discomfort and errors. They are not roadblocks but stepping stones. Butler, it's time to put this newfound knowledge into action and see which of my goals can be redefined to bring about the desired shift in my neural circuits.
Very well, sir. I'm confident that this new approach will yield remarkable results in your pursuits. Good luck. And may your neural circuits brim over with newfound wisdom and capabilities.
Comprehension questions. Question number 1. How is it suggested one should approach discomfort and anxiety in the learning process? Question number 2. What does the analogy of turning oneself into a guinea pig mean in the context of learning? Question number 3. What happens if a goal is too easily achievable? Question number 4. What is the purpose of deep sleep and rest in the learning process? Vocabulary multi-choice. The evolving business landscape demands rapid what? To new technologies and market trends. A. Capability. B. Indicative. C. Adaptation. D. Responses. E. Response. To grow personally and professionally, you need to take on tasks that exceed your current what? A. Interconnects. B. Maintain. C. Abilities. D. Capability. E. Capabilities. Embracing discomfort might cause temporary what? But it leads to personal development and growth. A. Epitome. B. Pain. C. Anxiety. D. Insignificant. E. Discomfort. It took a while for him to what? The complex theories, but eventually, it clicked. A. Neuroplasticity. B. Comprehend. C. Connect. D. Grasp. E. Adaptation. Phrasal verbs multi-choice. Deep sleep, what? The consolidation of new knowledge and skills. A. Type up. B. Allows for. C. Setting up. D. Allows to. E. Provides for. Don't, what? Your valuable time and attention to irrelevant tasks. A. Give off. B. Make it. C. Auction off. D. Auction all. E. Stand around. When faced with challenges, don't, what? Face them and embrace the opportunity to learn. A. Bail it. B. Shy away from. C. Back out. D. Round up. E. Bail out. Discomfort and frustration, what? The journey of personal growth and development. A. Shy away from. B. Belong to. C. Brimmed over. D. Belong with. E. Relate to. Idioms and phrases. Definition: an experimental subject, often used to test a new product or procedure. A. A guinea pig. B. Learning curve. C. Paradigm shift. D. Ahead of the curve. Definition: being at the forefront or ahead of trends or developments. A. Ahead of the curve. B. Paradigm shift. C. Blind date. D. Hit a wall. Definition: a romantic meeting between two people who have never met before. A. Paradigm shift. B. A guinea pig. C. Blind date. D. Hit a wall. Definition: to encounter an obstacle or reach a point of frustration or inability to make progress. A. Hit a wall. B. Out of reach. C. Blind date. D. Pull oneself together. Definition: the rate of progress or the difficulty of acquiring new skills or knowledge. A. Hit a wall. B. Stay the course. C. Paradigm shift. D. Learning curve.
I express my utmost gratitude for your attentive ear. If you enjoyed this lesson, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Should you seek further enlightenment in the intricacies of the English language, I do cordially invite you to pay a visit to Enzo's Butler.club and join our growing community of English enthusiasts. I am Enzo's Butler, always at your service.